despite recent international criticism over latest military and security developments in Japan. The Japanese side has shown no inclination to mend its conduct, and instead plans to again hike their defense budget, further revealing Japanese right-wing forces' motive to remilitarize Japan and resurrect militarism. From Prime Minister Takaichi's erroneous remarks on Taiwan that threatens the use of force against China, to the remarks of a senior official of the Japanese Prime Minister's office calling for Japan's possession of nuclear weapons, and to the proposed revision of the 3 national security documents and the idea of altering the 3 non-nuclear principles, Japan is deviating further and further away from the path of peaceful development and moving in a dangerous direction. Terms such as self-defense and counterstrike are used by Japanese right-wing forces to gloss over their attempt to breach the post-war international order and stipulations in Japan's constitution, and deceive and stoke public opinion. These moves have put the international community on high alert. The Japanese people are also victims of militarism. Some in Japan pointed out that raising defense spending does not bring peace and stability. Rallies have been held across Japan in strong protest of the Japanese government's military expansion. Some scholars also note that the defense budget hike will weigh heavily on Japan's economy and eventually be borne by the ordinary people in Japan. We appreciate Russia's statements. The Yasukuni War Shrine is a spiritual tool and symbol of Japanese militarists' war of aggression. The shrine honors 14 convicted Class A war criminals responsible for Japan's aggression in the 1930s and 40s. This year marks the 80th anniversary of the victory of the Chinese people's war of resistance against Japanese aggression and the World Anti-Fascist War. The Japanese side should face squarely and deeply reflect on Japan's history of aggression, take concrete actions to show remorse for the crimes committed by Japanese militarists and respect to the victims, and not further compound the wrongdoing. China stands ready to work with the international community, including Russia, to firmly defend the outcomes of the World War II victory and the post-war international order, strictly prevent the resurgence of Japanese militarism, and jointly safeguard world peace and stability. China is gravely concerned over Japan's newly adopted cybersecurity strategy that enables active cyber defense, a major policy shift from cyber defense to offense. This is yet another case of Japan, a defeated belligerent of World War II, seeking to defy the post-war international order. In recent years, Japan has drastically expanded its cyber forces. The term active cyber defense in Japan's new strategy is simply designed to loosen restrictions on active offense. Japan has more than once waged a war of aggression against other countries in the name of responding to potential attacks. The Japanese side owes the world an explanation. Is the latest move a prelude to Japan's attempts to once again break free from international law and domestic laws and use self-defense as a pretext to launch preemptive cyber aggression as it once did in World War II? China firmly opposes Japan's dangerous moves in the cyber domain and calls on Japan to strictly abide by its pacifist constitution and observe existing international rules and order. Any move that harms China's sovereignty, security, and development interests will be met with China's firm response. 必将遭到中方的严正回应。